Alrighty, boob tubes. Fuck you, tickety talk land. Still bitter about that. But anywho's, so last night I was begging the question, will America and the UK, the West entities, the coalition of the willing, whatever way they want to powder coat it, whatever glitter they want to roll that turd in, all good in the hood. So, begging the question, will there be a direct strike on Iran after the Houthis up in their game and everything that's transpired between Pakistan, Iran, Syria? Well, the answer would be they are retaliating, but not directly at Iran. But this is where it gets complicated for most people's minds. But there's a wee... Man, this is crazy. Now, oh shit. This is crazy, right? Now, depending how you read this, the BBC has came out and admitted, depending how you read it or construe it or interpret it, right, that ISIS is an ally of the UK and America. Right, so just wait and see this, man. This is just a wee... Launched a wave of air strikes on Iran-backed militias in Iraq. Strikes targeted 3 military bases used by the radical group Hezbollah. Personnel with brain injuries. How could they tell they were American personnel? Reckless and illegal War porn. Who? Yeah. What is it good for? Give me a fucking boner. Sing it again. War porn. Huh. Yeah. What is it good for? Give me a fucking boner. Sing it again. Fuck's sake, how much war porn have they squeezed? Ah, fuck, man. We got honestly nearly 3 minutes of fucking war porn. Fuck me, man.
What the Houthis are doing is unacceptable. It's illegal.
Oh, it's just a wee highlight reel of fucking get ready for war, motherfuckers.
Alongside that action is a whole set of measures we'll be taking, including sanctions and other pressure to put on the Houthis, combined, of course, with the action
and a fucking piece of talking sliced ham
in the Red Sea. And we'll be
he's a piece of fucking sliced ham. He's not a human being. You can get him out of any freezer department in the fucking supermarket. Get a piece of sliced ham, draw 2 eyes, a nose, and a fucking mouth on it. I'm pretty sure I've got a thumbnail like that for the fucking past.
Storage site was targeted.
David Cameron.
Missile and surveillance capabilities used by the Iran-aligned group against shipping in the Red Sea. Reuters footage showed bright flashes from Sana's skyline, with audio of planes flying overhead.
Sana, I'm pretty sure that's Syria.
A senior U.S. military official who spoke on condition of anonymity
said
25 to 30 munitions were fired, including from warplanes launched from a U.S. aircraft carrier.
Give me a
so
fucking
far,
boner.
8 rounds of strikes over the past month have failed to stop the Houthi attacks against ships in the area. U.S. officials say the strikes have hurt the...
Right. Now, this shows you the problem with brown people on the boats in the channel. Right? Now we've got brown people in boats. Because that's what it fucking is, folks. See this training video of fucking Houthis boarding a fucking a shipping container and bouncing out a helicopter? Training video, not reality. It's not happening like that. It's wee brown cunts in a fucking boat shooting off a fucking AK-47, that gangster style, man, shooting for the hip. Or some fucking rocket propelled grenades. Right? Not good for the fucking shipping men, the seamen. My fucking humour of a fucking 2-year-old. But that's what's happening.
Houthis' ability to carry out complex attacks.
So they can't stop Allah Akbar, not bars in the fucking Red Sea on boats. How are they going to stop fucking brown people on boats in the channel? right? Bombing them and shit. Drones, military presence, isn't working. They're still like, a million and one dinghies like that. Just, hey, look at that big ship, you can't catch me. Because the big ship takes about fucking 3 weeks to turn around.
However, they have declined to offer specifics on what military capabilities have been destroyed so far. The Houthis, who control the most populous parts of Yemen, have said their attacks are in solidarity with Palestinians as Israel strikes Gaza.
Oh, here's the training video! The famous training video!
The Houthi attacks have disrupted global shipping. And
this isn't a Houthi
fears of
attack.
Global inflation.
This is a Houthi training video. Swinging their dick going, look what we can do. Not that they have done.
Steer clear of the Red Sea.
I'm sick of that shite, man. It's such a fucking manipulation. Even the BBC had to fucking run a wee bit Houthis video down the bottom. Anywho, wait till you check this shit out, right? So I just want to get a wee bit of what's going on, John shit. US strikes Iran-backed militia in Iraq. US says forces carried out strikes on Iraq on 3 facilities used by Iran-backed militia. It's great. You get everybody bombing every cunt else, and then when they go, what were you bombing them for? Like, I was bombing the fucking unicorns were backing up with fucking Sasquatch. So of course we've been against the anti-unicorns. We had to fucking and we had to send up in our support for the Sasquatch. And fucking a wee grey came down as well. I'm like, oh, what's happening here? That's the level of bullcrap we're getting fucking fed, because every cunt's got their fucking dumbass fucking Abdul fucking armies, with fucking your average Abdul no having a fucking Scooby-Doo what he's fighting for because he's dumb as fuck and just following some cunt with half a brain and a big pocket full of cash going like that, and just getting all these stupid Abduls to fucking do whatever is required. And they're all like they're not even pawns. They're fucking dumbass fucking drones. They're human drones. Religion getting used at all fucking angles to mobilise windy lickers to go out and kill in the name of fairy fucking stories. It's great. Stories written by men to control men, so men can have fucking power, and it's getting used by men to control men to get fucking power. No coincidence, man. But hey, it's the word of God, fucking virgin births, walking on water and all that fucking jazz. And people think I'm mental for wanting to know what colour Tinkerbell's fucking hair is. Anyway, let's get round to the fucking quote of the day. The proportionate strikes against the Kataib Hezbollah militia group and other Iran affiliate groups. Defence Secretary Lloyd Austin said the precision strikes were in direct response to attacks against us, the US, I think, US and coalition allies in Iraq and Syria. Now, if you've been listening to the beat on the street, even the BBC, even Western outlets, have been reporting that the Iranian strikes inside Syria have been against ISIS, ISIL, and their fucking mob. And this guy's coming out and saying these are in retaliation to ISIS for our, let's just pretend for a second. Well, it's not really pretending. Iran and Russia after Syria have just called the West out for all their little proxy Abdul fucking armies. You know how Russia done it? They were like, right, ISIS, ISIL, that's your excuse for coming into fucking Syria? Us too! We're going to help yous! We're going to help you against ISIS and ISIL. And Russia went in fucking at the behest of Assad, fucking killed ISIS and ISIL, make sure that Assad's remained in power. And the West like, oh, you're killing our terrorists. We were meant to come in and do that. You're like, boom! Fucking knocked out the park. That's why I love this shit, man, because it's very interesting if you do see the wood for the trees, or the trees for the wood, or both. I love it, man. It's horrid and morbid because there's people getting blown apart left, right, and centre. There's nothing I can do to stop that. I find this whole mass manipulation of motherfuckers fascinating. So is that quote of the day? Is that quote of the day? Look, let's see if Iran strike ISIL and Syria. So these are our allies. Iran International. Here we go. This is a Business Insider. Why did Iran try to kill ISIS commanders inside Syria with ballistic missiles? Well, they were launching strikes against the US and coalition allies inside Syria and Iraq. Yeah, you get that? You get that? You fucking get that? People just miss this shit, I think, or it's an accident, or I'm reading too much into it. Maybe I'm seeing Jesus and Toast here. Maybe the guy didn't even realise what the fuck that fucking implicated. Right? Who's Iran been striking inside Syria with no fucking complaint with Assad? Because remember, Assad is still the fucking sovereign fucking leader of that country, whether they fucking stopped calling him the new Hitler or not. This is why I love this shit, man. It's just so interesting, complicated and complex. And they can't, the more shit they throw at the wall for somebody to stick, the more it falls down, and you can scrape it up and fucking go out. Remember you threw this shit at that wall? Remember Assad was the new Hitler before we had Putler? Oh, Jesus Jones, man. Tell me if I'm reading that wrong. Right, that was out, what, 50 minutes ago? This was 6 days ago when Iran... scores were killed and blasted in January at a memorial event for celebrating Iran's military chief. ISIS-K claimed responsibility for the attack. What? ISIS attacking Iran? Now, you could argue it's just the Abdul sectarian divide, this Sunni Shiite divide, right? But you can also argue, look at what ISIS done inside Syria. They were never a threat to Israel. Big bunch of marauding muzzies chopping people's fucking heads off, gave the West an excuse to invade Syria, but Russia got in there before them and killed all ISIS. And now they're fucking killing targets inside Iran. And then the BBC come out and say that the strikes today inside Iraq against militia, Iran-backed militia, was in direct response to attacks against the US and coalition allies inside Iraq and Syria. And who fucking Iran been attacking inside Syria? Fucking ISIS, man! ISIS! Fucking ISIS! Inside Iraq, they said it was a fucking Mossad, Israeli intelligence centre. And when they blew that up, it just fucking happened to fucking have some brain dead Americans there. They're still doing tests on these Yankee Doodle Dandies to see whether they're just dumbass Americans or they have brain damage. Hold on, where the fuck was it that I seen brain damage? Was it on the... I think it was on this one. Let me see. 3 strikes. The attack was in retaliation, which left 4 personnel with brain injuries. Woohoo! How can you tell? They're just going, hurrah! 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 Licking Wendy's on repeat. Hurrah! Hurrah! Sorry, Yankee Doodle Dandies, you're too easy to call fucking stupid. Sorry, man. Far too easy. Especially, hurrah! Your army. Like a fucking frat house on steroids, man. In fact, it is a frat house on fucking steroids. They'll take that back. Anyway, there we go. There we have it. I definitely need to stop these fucking YouTube alerts getting far too many. But that's what's happening. That's the way I see it. And did the BBC just admit that ISIS is the US and coalition's ally? Get it? Got it. Good. Get cheese. No cats or cheese were harmed or used in this filming.
Clips, clips. And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell.